I'm a huge fan of tandoori, but it's usually with chicken, right? So I'm going to do it with fish, just for a little change.
Why not?
Yeah.
I love tandoori. I do it with lamb, with fish, with anything you want.
Yeah, nice.
Enjoy.
And we're going to do it in some gorgeous little roti wraps, just for something a bit different, which I love, because they're usually, the ones I'm using, are made with whole wheat flour.
Nice.
So, right up my street. So I'm going to start with making my marinade, and I'm going to cheat a little bit by using a ready tandoori masala powder mix, but you can make your own. If you've got all the individual spices, then go for it. It's just that combined with some powdered ginger and some powdered garlic. I want it all to be powdered, and if you could pass me the yogurt, Mike, I'm going to pop some yogurt in here, and then I can get you making, we're going to combine this with little yogurt sauce with some grated cucumber, some lemon, some mint.
Beautiful.
Very, very easy peasy. I love using yogurt as well, and the Indians do that really well.
They use actually quite a small amount of cream because yogurt goes in so much of their food instead, which is such a great way to tenderise meat as well. You know, it's the same as buttermilk, same properties.
Yeah, for sure, and it's giving you, you know, all sorts of goodness in that yogurt. If there's a food that comes out shining, when we look at those, you know, big studies of which food's associated with good health outcomes, yogurt's always up there. So I think there's something special about fermented dairy.
Just fermented.
Anything fermented. Well, that's a good point. Anything fermented. Little touch of salt and some extra virgin olive oil. Give that a stir. And that is our tandoori marinade.
So simple.
Really simple. And there's that colour that you associate with tandoori. It's coming from those gorgeous spices. And you know, those spices are not just adding flavour, which of course they are, that's the major flavour here, but they're also adding loads of what we call bioactives. So these are these little compounds that are present, very high levels in things like spices and herbs that are so, so good for us. And check out this beautiful fish.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, isn't it? So I'm using a nice firm white fish. But, you know, actually any kind of fish, and even an oily fish like salmon would also work really well here. And I'm just going to use my marinade to coat the fish. And if you have time, do this ahead of time and pop it into the fridge. Let it marinate for at least half an hour if you've got the time to do it. I'm going to do it quickly today. Let me just coat the fish all over.
There's nothing better than a marinated piece of fish.
Love it.
You know, a little bit of olive oil, and then just cook it on the barbie.
Yeah.
Get that nice caramelization on the outside. Oh, heaven.
And fish is so fast. It's great. This is a fantastic midweek kind of meal. And then it's finger food as well once you put it into the roti, so everyone's going to love it. So once that's coated, that's when you're going to pop it into the fridge for as long as you've got. But I'm going to heat my pan and get this going. So while my pan's heating up, I'm going to finely slice some red onion. Mike will get you to grate some carrot when you're done with the sauce. And then we have everything ready to assemble our wraps as soon as the fish is cooked. So the one thing about fish is you want to cook it quick, eat it straight away.
Yeah.
I'll put a little extra virgin olive oil into my pan. Don't need too much. Got a nice non-stick pan here. And then pop your fish on. But if you've got the barbecue ready and handy, you could definitely do this on the barbecue. Beautiful. Okay, so you want that nice and hot, and you're literally going to cook it just for a couple of minutes on each side. So let me get this other pan going. Mike, could you pass me the rotis?
Of course.
Now check out these. I absolutely love these. You keep them in your freezer, and then look how gorgeous they are. Ready-made for you. They're frozen, and you heat them directly from frozen. That's it. So keep them in the freezer. When you've got your pan nice and hot, literally all you do is pop it in, and it'll only take about 30 seconds.
I love that. Super convenient,
Yeah.
eh?
Talk about fast food. I'm just going to flip my fish. Whoa, gorgeous.
Love the caramelization you get on that with this marinade.
I can smell those spices. Lovely. So you see how fast this is?
Oh, it's such a quick meal, Joe.
So quick. You're getting whole grains, you're getting protein from the fish. There's even some omega-3s in there. Gorgeous yogurt sauce. I mean, honestly, it's just so fresh, so delicious. And, you know, the family's going to love this, or anyone's going to love this, because who doesn't love eating with their hand?
That fish looks so appealing to me. I'd be happy just with that. Like, this is just an absolute treat.
So, all you do is take your wraps. A little bit, thank you for making that yogurt sauce. A little bit of the yogurt cucumber mint sauce.
It's like a raita.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many different versions of this, isn't there?
Yeah, loads.
So I always think if something's made in lots of different cuisines and slightly different ways, you're onto a winning kind of recipe. This must be an idea that works. And then we'll put a touch, you could use some shredded lettuce, anything that you like, any kind of greens, just a little bit of some sort of a leaf. I've got some lovely baby spinach leaves here. And my fish is sizzling away nicely, so I'm going to turn that off actually. And then just come in with your gorgeous fish fillet. Onto the top. Oh, yum.
Beautiful.
You can see the fish is just starting to pull apart. That's great. That's exactly how you want it. And then take your choice of toppings. So I've got some finely sliced red onion. I've got some little julienned cucumbers, some grated carrot.
Can we follow your
yes,
cucumber?
please. Lovely. And if you want, add another little dollop of that lovely yogurt sauce. So the freshness, I think, of the veggies is really nice here with that lovely, slightly spiced fish. And finish with just a touch of our fresh coriander. So can I interest you in a tandoori fish wrap?
I thought you'd never ask.
This is just fun food, isn't it?
Oh, it's my sort of food. Street food, no fuss.
Street food, yeah.
But full flavour. Beautiful fish.
Oh,
Gorgeous
great.
flavour, nice spice, roti's delicious, veg good, yum. Going back for more?
street food, it is great. You know, these rotis are so convenient. Have them in your freezer. Then you whip up this meal in an absolute flash.